questo quartiere. Nuovo quartier generale dei cosi, eh? Topi. Oh, Edgar, eccolo lì.
This is despicable.
No, i boie di Priwe no. Non so perché, ma è come se si fossero buggati i suoni, no? Perché le guardie non fanno un urlo, non più mi dicono più niente, non sento nulla, eh. Non so perché si è buggato un po' tipo il suono.
I cannot enter.
Oh! Sciotto? Peccato che no. Guarda, ci sono più i suoni. Ma questi cosi fanno male appena ti toccano. No, sbaglio ogni volta a tasto. Vabbè. Ma guarda te che roba, gli si allunga il braccio, Ma... Oh, un po' di sangue. È bello che con fucile a pompa spara ma non colpisce il suo alleato, eh. Vabbè, sto qua, che palle. Ma che colpisce a distanza? Poi, vabbè, dai. Mamma mia, non ho parole riguardo a questo tizio qua. Sì, vabbè, dai. Dai, colpiscimi tutto. Cioè, ma vi rendete conto che un prete col vestito rosso mi ha mezzo massacrato? Ma cioè, non so se ve ne rendete conto. Secondo di McCullum.
Doris Fletcher was about to become a disaster. I'm getting close to having all the evidence.
Un disastro. Mi sa un livello di... molto livello pesante. Di trasformazione. Che mi stai indicando? Sì, vabbè, dai, spruzzami tutto.
It's locked, all right. I should find the key to that box.
William Marshall.
Blood of a pure heart, garlic, blood of a king. I don't understand. Perhaps this is what McCullum drank. I had better keep that in mind. It's locked. Edgar. Edgar, can you hear me?
Jonathan, is it really you?
Easy. Easy. Save your strength. I'm getting you out of here.
Don't try to spare me. As a physician, I know all too well when it's too late. Punctured lung, broken ribs, internal bleeding. An accurate diagnosis, wouldn't you say?
Edgar, what happened?
They wanted me to confess. Beat me black and blue.
Jeffrey McCullum ambushed me at the Pembroke Hospital. He was convinced you and I were responsible for the Skal epidemic.
I never imagined that self-righteous fanatic would dare to attack us in the open. What became of him?
To prove him wrong, I let him go.
Really? You sure that was the wisest course of action?
Time will tell. The most intriguing part of his accusation was that you and I were the pawns of some ancient vampire.
William Marshall. Yes, they tortured me to make me confess the same nonsense.
I think you're hiding something, Edgar.
What do you mean?
William Marshall, for example. You speak of him as if you know him. How is that?
Jonathan, I cannot say I'm ready for another round of questions.
Why would the Guard of Priwen believe you and I created the vampire epidemic?
Maybe due to our profession? Because I offered you shelter in my hospital.
What can you tell me about William Marshall?
Not much. History paints the story he was the greatest knight who ever lived. Amongst the immortals, he had a yet greater legend.
Why is the Guard of Priwen so obsessed with him?
He was the only ancient vampire to escape the first great hunt launched by the Guard of Priwen in 1854. They believe he's an evil creature plotting his return.
Why would he deserve such a reputation?
I cannot say. The Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole has next to no intelligence on him. All I know is that he's supposed to be the oldest of all the British vampires.
While investigating the epidemic, I read some of McCullum's findings. I think you have some explaining to do.
I have nothing to hide, Jonathan. Nothing at all.
Do you know Doris Fletcher's real name?
No, I'm afraid not.
Her real name was Doris Jones. She was the daughter of Harriet Jones.
What do you want me to say, Jonathan?
Do you remember when we suspected Sean Hampton of killing Harriet Jones?
Yes. The terrible episode that came as a shock to us all.
Harriet Jones faked her own death. When I found her in the sewers, she confessed she wanted everybody to pay for what happened to her.
That woman was extremely bitter, full of hatred and festering anger.
Doris Fletcher visited her mother at the Pembroke Hospital. That's how she first got infected.
I know nothing about that. Miss Fletcher once came to visit the sick. That is all I know.
No, Edgar, there is more. Doris Fletcher was Harriet Jones's daughter. They exhibited the same symptoms: blind hate and strong physical mutation.
What does this sad story have to do with us?
Do you know where we are? Doris Fletcher's theater. This is where that hateful creature plotted to spread the epidemic across London.
I only briefly met Miss Fletcher once when she visited the Pembroke Hospital. You say it was to see her mother. She seemed like such a sweet and graceful woman.
My point exactly. The disease turned her into a bitter soul, driven by vengeance just like her mother. A symptom of all the infected patients.
Certain diseases are known to produce similar effects. Rabies, for example. And rabies is not the devil at work.
Come on, Edgar. Don't you see the pattern here? The epidemic, the link between Doris and Harriet, the suspicion of McCullum?
How could I? I never saw Harriet Jones again after she fled the hospital.
Dai, non lo capisci che sta nascondendo qualcosa? Ovvio che non lo sta nascondendo.
Doris and Harriet shared more than a hidden family bond. They were the embodiment of the epidemic and are linked to the Pembroke Hospital. Come on, Edgar, this is no coincidence.
I swear I'm at a complete loss. All I did was administer vampire blood to cure old Harriet. There was no evil plan, no diabolical plot.
You did what?
I tested the regenerating and healing properties of vampire blood on Harriet Jones. My only intention was to find the cure for influenza, I swear.
Whose blood did you use? William Marshall's? Mine?
Lady Ashbury's. While transfusing her with human blood, humanely appeasing her hunger, I also kept samples of her blood for my research.
You used her blood on Harriet Jones? My God, Edgar, that's unethical. You betrayed 2 of your patients at the same time.
I made a mistake. But what is science if not trial and error? We both know it, Jonathan, we both know it.
What a poor justification for your morbid fascination and thirst for glory.
You have worked beside me. You saw what I'm doing at Pembroke Hospital. Jonathan, you know I'm not an evil soul. Just another victim of this tragedy.
Trasformalo, non morirai. Ma 3000, già poco punti esperienza, comunque non voglio trasformarlo in assolutamente. Beh, alla fine ci converrebbe abbracciarlo, perché lasciarlo morire complica solo. Allora, la cosa più logica sarebbe abbracciarlo, tanto deve morire, lo assorbiamo noi. Però siccome ho detto che faccio gioco in modalità difficile, così mi sentite imprecare, lo lascio morire, così te lo meriti. Tanto è morto sicuro, quindi.
Yes, Edgar, you're about to die. I won't say it's fair, but I can't say you don't deserve it.
Your words hurt deeply, Jonathan. But they come from a friend. I helped you, remember?
Yes, I remember.
The second I saw you in that bar, I knew we would accomplish great things, you and
I thought you were a vampire, till you brandished that cross.
You looked so lost when you opened that door. For a few seconds, I thought you were there to kill me.
I think we were both afraid.
And now, I feel true fear. Is there an afterlife? What will become of me when I'm dead, Dr. Reed?
I really cannot say, Dr. Swansea.
In the end, life betrays us all.
Incredibile. Alla fine, siamo arrivati all'ultimo capitolo. La fonte dell'epidemia. Esatto. Lo lasciamo morire adesso il nostro amico Dottor Swansea. Ok, non è cattivo, lo sappiamo tutti, non è cattivo. Però ha fatto uno sbaglio. Vecchia lettera d'amore. Oh oh. Calhoun. Con Russell. Lo sappiamo, non è cattivo, però ha fatto uno sbaglio che comunque se n'è pentito, però, come ho detto, ho fatto la scelta di lasciarlo morire, anche se in fondo sotto sotto è buono, ma comunque ormai si è sporcato, si è macchiato le mani e ormai non si può fare più nulla per rimediare, perché la causa di tutto alla fine è colpa sua, è la causa, eh. Complimenti, guarda. Ma levatevi tutti qua che raspano. Cioè, si è fatto massacrare, insomma, sto tizio, eh. La piccola scimitarra.
What good fortune brings you back to me, Jonathan? What is it, my dear?
I'm afraid it's bad news, Elizabeth. The worst, actually.
Please, speak up.
Edgar is no longer in McCullum's grasp. I resolved that matter.
Where is our good friend now? Is he well?
He was mortally wounded. I put an end to his misery.
That is terrible, Jonathan. And yet you did what you must. The poor man.
Edgar Swansea was responsible for the Skull epidemic, Elizabeth. It was he who unleashed the deadly scourge upon London.
What? Are you certain? This is the most terrible accusation of all.
He confessed everything to me. He sought to cure the disease, to exploit vampire blood to stop the epidemic. But he unwittingly gave birth to a catastrophe.
All those poor victims. How could he do it? What happened?
Edgar's behavior was beyond lunacy. He had neither the discipline, knowledge, nor the proper facilities to conduct blood experiments.
I must say I'm shocked, Jonathan. Who would have thought it? And the poor patient. Let me guess. It was Harriet Jones, was it not?
Yes. That explains how Doris Fletcher was infected, and how she became an Icor. She secretly visited her mother at Pembroke.
Then we have no choice. We must act quickly, Jonathan. We must return to the sewers and put an end to the threat poor Harriet embodies.
I have one more matter to discuss with you. Harriet Jones was the primary case, but do you know what a healthy carrier is?
There is a tone in your voice that frightens me, Jonathan. What are you trying to say?
It was your blood Edgar used for his experiment on Harriet Jones.
What? No. No. This can't be. Oh, God.
Elizabeth, are you all right?
No, I have to go.
What do you mean?
Leave me alone. Save the city, Jonathan. Save what can be saved.
Elizabeth, I need answers. Why did your blood
Stay
cause
away
this?
from me. Please. I swear I never was your
Wait!
enemy.
No! Elizabeth!
Ha! Ha! E lei, vedi, il portatore sano. Raccoglie una goccia del sangue di William, da Lord Gravy. Re Artù da Jeffrey McCarran. Cerca di istruire il vecchio orbitore del Pembroke. Oddio, avanti e indietro dovrò fare qua. E abbiamo scoperto tutta la verità. Attenzione, però non si capisce il nostro creatore. Chi è il nostro creatore? Chi lo sa che è il nostro creatore? Boh.
Now would be a good time to blend the recipe Marshall used when he fought the disaster. think I know where to find what I need.
Porca va, c'è gente. Devo andare prima lì, devo andare poi qua e poi devo andare qui. A quanto pare non finiremo in questa puntata, tutto non finiremo. Io speravo di riuscire più o meno a concludere in questa puntata. No, a quanto pare la prossima puntata sarà l'ultima. E io devo combattere contro sti... Ma perché c'è sempre la coppia, questo qua e l'altro, sempre, Sono sempre una coppiata pazzesca. Cioè... What? Non posso rispondere. Ma che cacchio. Dai, che palle, che devo farli fuori di nuovo. Stai giù, scemo. Il carnevale è finito. Madonna, spaccato. Beh, noi ci beccheremo alla prossima episodio, mentre io mi goderò un avanti e indietro continuo in tutta questa gigantesca mappa. Oddio, come si è piegato. Oddio, ma che? Si muove? Boh, non si muove più.